Hey everybody, it's Stephanie with Planning with Peanutty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I have another fun Christmas planner video for you today. I bought these fun accessory packs and extension packs, and I'm going to add them into my planner, and we'll have a lot of fun as I make some adjustments to my holiday planner. And the first one is this big accessory pack. Now, if you want to see the unboxing, I go through everything in detail, but today I'm just going to add some of the items in. I'll put a link to that video in the description down below. But I'm going to pull out these fun plastic envelopes. I think these are really cute and the perfect addition to any holiday planner. So I had added this plastic envelope from a bookish, I think it was a student or a teacher set of envelopes, but I'd rather have these Christmassy ones in here. So we'll just pop those in instead, and you could put checks for donations or cash if you do cash envelopes. You could do cash if you're going to give away cash to maybe grandkids or nieces and nephews. You could keep receipts, you could do gift cards, you could use these for all kinds of things. Oh, pictures you want to include in your memory pages, just tons of uses. So I just love these, they're really cute. I'm going to pop those in there. All right, and then let's grab this dry erase dashboard. Now, this is a very nice large dashboard. Now, you might remember a week or so ago, I made a dashboard out of recycled packaging and some stickers. Well, it turns out I didn't need to do that because I could have waited until I got this dashboard from the accessory pack. But that's okay, I'm gonna keep both. This one, I think I'll put it in the front of that kind of extension pack area and let that be just a marker of where those are starting. So after my calendar pages, but before those extension pack sections begin. And a helpful tip, if you use a dry erase marker, it could rub off on the paper next to it. So if you use a wet erase, let it dry first before closing it, and then it'll stay much better. All right, and then we've got some half sheet filler paper here. I'm going to add a couple of these to the planner. And then these have that naughty and nice list, but you could really use them for anything. All right, and I think I'll add a few back behind that pocket. All right, and I'm going to pull the rest of these items out because I do have a way to recycle this big folder that all of those little accessories came in. So that's going to be a separate video because it takes a little bit longer than a couple minutes. So subscribe so you don't miss how I'm going to use this folder, and it turns out really cute. So make sure to subscribe to see that. And let's go ahead and pull out that filler paper that I bought. I want to add some of these. I'm not going to add all of it because even on the expansion discs, this planner is very full. So I'm just going to add a few of these note sheets to my notes section. You can see there I've got sticky notes for things I want to change or things I want to do to my planner. All right, so we'll just pop a few of those in. And then, yeah, we've got a lot of note paper. Okay. Put that aside. And last but not least is the extension pack for this year. So they did make changes the last 2 years. The extension packs had the same dividers, the same sections and everything, just different designs. And this year they made a couple little changes, like they added a stickers divider. They separated the cards and gifts. And what was the other change? Oh, they moved the cookie exchange section to the back, which you can put them in any order you want, really. You don't have to keep them in the order that they do. All right, so let's go ahead and start with that sticker section because I know mine's in the back as well. All right, so their sticker divider, and there are 2 sheets. Okay, so this back sheet is the sheet that's on paper. And then this is the one on clear plastic. So those are the clear stickers. And then that stickers divider, perfect. All right. Then the cookie exchange section, I was planning on moving it to the back like they have it because it's not something I do every year. And especially this year, there's no way we're getting a bunch of people together and sharing each other's cookies. Probably not the wisest thing in a pandemic to do. So I realized, not sure I need that cookie exchange section in there at all. So I'm just going to add some of the cookie recipe pages that are in that section to my regular holiday meal planning section where those recipe pages are. So we'll just add the cookie recipes to the other recipes. And then if one year I do decide to have a cookie exchange party, I can pull that out and add it back in. Because the rest of the dividers are stuff I'm going to use every single year. It was kind of a specific party to have an entire divider section for. Alright, then the notes. And then I try to decide which divider I like better. Now that I have an option, I think I'm going to go stick with the candy canes. And then what's nice with those extra dividers is you can leave them as is, or you could try to relabel the tab to make them whatever you want. All right, so we'll just add those note pages in, and then I'm actually going to flip it back around to the front. That was a little easier. Now, it always astonishes me whenever I see that eat, drink, and be merry idea for Christmas. I guess it depends on which reference you look at, whether it means kind of a gluttonous idea of do whatever you want and there's no consequences, or if it's a celebration of, we've had plenty and now we can celebrate with that. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic, but in the party section, I'm just going to add those pages in. I have to find where they're separated because there's the event planning and then there's the recipe pages. Okay. All right, and then the next section there for parties. Yeah, decide which divider you want to keep. All right, and then let me flip to my blank party planner pages. And I do use these every year. I use one for Thanksgiving every year. I use one for our big Christmas family party every year. All right, and then they did separate cards and gifts this year, which I love because those seem like big enough sections to me to have separate. So let's go ahead and put the cards in. So that divider, and then let me pull out those card pages, those kind of address boxes. And then a tip we'll do is if you get a card from somebody, you can cut that address corner off of the card and just stick it right in there. You don't have to handwrite it all by hand all the time. All right, I'm just going to remove my extra divider because I had split them into two. All right, and add the rest of these address pages. All right, and now the gifts section. I think I'm going to go with this festive stripe with the trees. All right, and I'll just take out that Santa divider. And then add the gift giving pages in there and separate out the stocking pages. Yeah. And I keep the stocking pages, I think, in the back of this section because I don't use them very often. All right. Then I love that little red truck, but the white background on the truck kind of fades into the white and gray background where I really love that snow globe. So I think I'll stick with that divider for memories and traditions. And just add these last few pages. And I do go back in later and take out some of the excess bulk that's in here. So like the recipe pages that I don't have a planned specific recipe for yet, I take those out. Some of that stuff makes it a little bit thinner because right now it is just bulging. Yeah, especially with that pocket folder and those two plastic folders, like you can see, it's barely fitting on those expansion discs. So one more change I want to make. I want to go in and add the year to the gift list because I do use this planner for more than 1 year. So I want to add the year to that list. So I think the silver looks really nice with that gray and kind of the lighter colors. So I'm just going to come in and add 2020. All right, and then while I'm setting up this page, I'm going to go ahead and add in all the people I need to buy for. But instead of this ballpoint pen, I think I'm going to use my thicker felt pen. There we go. And I'm just going to write in everybody I need to think about. Either buy for, make for, do something for. And I have a large family. There are 6 of us kids, and then nieces, nephews, friends, etc. Alrighty, and then I need to also make a gifts received page so that I can make sure that thank yous are going to the appropriate people. Don't want to leave anybody out. And then I'm thinking, especially this year, as our Christmas might look like a very merry Amazon Christmas, maybe, where our gifts are being mailed to each other instead of being able to give them in person. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm writing down who needs to be sent a thank you. And then I realized it's not thanks you, it should be thank yous. Okay, and then I'm going to move that up to right behind that gifts received, or right behind the gifts that I'm buying. Just keep those together. Okay, and that's going to do it for my adjustments and my changes that I made to my holiday planner. Again, I have another planner coming up in the next day or two of how I recycle that Christmas folder that all those accessories came in. So definitely subscribe if you want to see me work on that. Check out my Christmas holiday playlist if you like just everything with the Christmas planners, because they're so much fun. Check that playlist out. Click like if you like this video, subscribe to see more. But thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.